We are
Bang
Radio.
Just gone 5 p.m. and very proud to say I got a special guest in the building. Superstar reggae dancehall artist Chronixx is here and he's in the studio. What's going on, sir?
There, you know, giving thanks and praise amidst all the superstar.
You're a superstar. You're definitely a superstar.
Well, I mean, you know, to each his own at the end of the day.
How is things right now? How are you finding it in London? How long you been here?
Well, we're there. We're there, man. We sailed forward yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tired?
Well, not really tired, you know. It's just natural form of the body. Sometimes it needs sleep, sometimes it needs sun, sometimes it needs rain. You know, that's natural.
Fair enough. You
know?
What you been you got up to anything while you been here apart from this whole press and interviews and all the boring stuff?
No, as I said, we sailed forward last night and we touched road today for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything planned? Anything outside of the performances and stuff planned?
I want to visit the Gunners Stadium.
Yeah. Arsenal fan, yeah?
Emirates, yeah?
Yeah?
Always.
Yes. Yeah, we're good friends now.
Yeah, man, and I want to touch, you know, London is a place to go studio, you know. So
okay, cool.
That definitely within make music amidst all the superstardom. Music. Yeah.
Also got Bang fam Jamie Rodigan in the place. What's going on, sir?
Yes, good stick. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good, sir.
So,
yeah. Any artists you want to work with when you're here? You got something lined up or anything?
Yeah, man. There are a lot of artists. As I say, you know, London is the place, you know. And I got a different exposure to music when I came. Like, you know, going to America and listening to American radio, you hear a lot of bull. You know, Animal, Down, you know what I mean? And like, that kind of brought me to a place where, you know, I had a certain outlook on mainstream music.
Okay.
But then when you come places like London now and you hear some different kind, you know, you have people like Emily Sand there who are really...
you know about the UK artist then?
Maverick Sabre.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard you had something lined up.
Yeah, man. I don't want to talk too much
because
we are working on his project. So you know, I would love for him to be the one to speak about that.
That's definitely gonna be a wicked collaboration.
Yeah, man.
Maverick's
the thing is now, it's very delightful to see the level of music that is, because as I say now, amidst all of the sensationalism and the celebrity, whatever. Yeah. You know, music has to be the thing that is, you know, first and foremost for us as musicians. You know what I mean? Regardless of what people see us as and perceive us to be. You know. So I get that vibe in UK music. You know what I mean?
What's your kind of outlook on reggae and dancehall music at the moment? What do you think about it?
Well, you have to ask me my outlook on reggae music, and then ask me my outlook on dancehall. Cause I don't really call dancehall a music still. No? Dancehall is a culture.
Okay.
And a place. Dancehall is really like a party.
Yeah.
You know? But reggae is the music.
Reggae is the music.
Yeah, man. Because when you check it, a lot of music that we play now as reggae music was really just for the dancehall. It was created solely for the dancehall. It was music that was, not to say blacklisted, but rejected from the radio. You know what I mean? It was the music that was not being aired on mainstream radio. And then dancehall was a medium that was, you know what I mean, is out of creativity and out of innovation that the dancehall was created. Yeah. To give exposure to the street music and the people's music. Feel me? And so it is until today. Because if you notice, dancehall don't really have a sound. Can take any shape or form because that for sure is not really a music. So that's one of the biggest miseducation where the world is now, you know what I mean, living. And you know, it's a thing where we know as youths and as youths who understand our own culture, you know, we have to make it right within the world too, you know, and kind of re-educate the miseducated. Yeah. You know, so it's one of the best time to be in dancehall right now and to be doing reggae music.
Yeah, because really you guys are the new
One of the, well, I mean, there's always a new, you know what I mean? That's the thing with dancehall.
Yeah.
As I say, it's a lifestyle and it's an energy, you know what I mean? And there's always something to celebrate within dancehall. Always, like, I mean, I'm very young, you know, compared to a lot of people within the musical industry. But in my years, there was never a dull moment within the music. Never. You know what I mean? So I think what happened is like people got too caught up within the sensationalism, turn a blind eye towards the music. But music was still happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all who was involved in music, you know, and that is people being the musicians, the producers, the artists themselves, you know, knew and they know that there was never a dull moment because, you know what I mean, while people was doing the jiggy and the weddy, them was making music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what happened is it did get a little sensational and a little celebrity and a little superstar for a while, you know, but now the music, because to me, an artist is as great as in music, and that is music in the in the true essence of the word.
Yeah.
And not just your song, but your music. You are as good an artist as you is a musician. You know what I mean? So it's one of the best moments to be. I mean, I really enjoy being around the people who I'm making music with right now and who I'm sharing my musical space with.
Yeah.
Is one of the greatest feelings.
Who are some of those people that you're regularly working with and in the studio with?
I mean, all the producers like, you know what I mean, Teflon, you know, Shades, Winter James.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have people like Notice, you know. You have Sly and Robbie.
Wow.
You have people like,
you're working with a lot of big names.
you know what I mean? I did a project with Steve McGregor.
Yeah.
He's the best. You know what I mean? You have Dan Carleon, a lot of great producers who, you know what I mean, who really love music.
Yeah.
You know? And I can say that based on, you know, working with a lot of them. They really love music.
Yeah.
And, you know, the artists like Protege, Kabaka, Pyramid, you know, Kelisa, Keznamdi, you know, Jesse Royal, Janine. The whole of we will share a musical space, Micah Shemaya, J Island. You know what I mean? The whole of it is just one of the greatest pleasures. It's a musical wonderland. You know what I mean? To be sharing music with people like these, because one thing we all have in common is that the music is first and foremost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything is secondary, and everything is sub music. You know what I mean? Music is a preliminary thing where everyone focusing on. And I mean, it is no coincidence why you see the fruits. You know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How has it been for you, like, accepting so much? You say you're not a superstar, but in the last 2-3 years, Chronixx's name has grown superbly, like very quickly, definitely on the scene, in the music scene, getting a lot of respect from a lot of artists and a lot of people. And like even in England, tunes are non-stop getting played on the radio. In the dances, everyone's requesting tunes, and they're getting the biggest forwards in the dance as well. And I would say you're quite a conscious artist compared to some of the other ones who maybe just make music, and you can kind of tell the kind of songs that they're making are the kind of tunes that you know are going to be big in the dance. But your tunes have, a lot of them have more of a message and they're a lot more deeper, but yet they're still getting even bigger responses than them tunes. How's that been for you? Is there any feeling?
Music, we's Rasta.
Yeah.
That is the thing. You know what I mean? I almost can't, from a man who don't really embrace Rastafari or any form of, you know, spiritual groundation. Like, I can't really expect him to make music with a message, because that's where the message comes from.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's where the substance comes from. You know what I mean? Other than that, we are just mere musicians. And as just saying the right things, you know, we are like a sounding brass and tingling cymbals. You know what I mean? Just making sounds. You know what I mean? But with every sound there's a vibration, there's an energy, and if you can use that energy and that force to drive a positive message that will ultimately be of a great benefit to the upliftment and prolongment of humanity. You know, if you're music, if you can do that as an artist, I think that is, you know, one of the greatest joy of being a musician. You know what I mean? And like, a lot of times we love music so much, as you know what I mean, that sometimes we forget the message. Even me myself, I catch myself doing that a lot of times, and I go on now, the message becomes, you know, aside and put on the back burner. But you have to always remember too, the same people who dance to your music, they within their spirits and within their souls can identify substance from disposable music. So you will find some artists now who have to release a song like every week, every day, because it's so disposable. A man danced to it last night, him not necessarily want to hear it tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Because it lacks substance. So even though consciously your ears like it, your spirit dispose of it, your soul dispose of it, while you still have your old Marvin Gaye them on your phone, still have your Bob Marley them. I mean, you can use like Dennis Brown and them and the Gregory Isaac, you know, do a lot of songs that if you as a sound system, no matter who is the biggest thing in dancehall, if you not playing them music there, it don't make no sense you're coming out, you know what I mean? So me as a youth who grew up in dancehall know them things there. Say, you know, a lot of them, they put themselves in disposable positions. You know what I mean? You make your music so common and so, it's so frivolous. You know, it's so meaningless, it's so shallow, that it is almost like you set yourself up to, you know, you always have to keep up, and never happen now you find yourself doing things outside of music to keep up. With like doing some foolishness on a video, or saying something bad about somebody, or, you know, some little stunts and some little tricks, you know. I call them extreme artists, call them the stunts. You know?
I understand.
Just like how the man with the skateboard, the stunts, them the tricks. And then from the tricks now, them get, you know.
We are Bang Radio.